Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're back with another edition, Condo Flow edition, with one of the legendary Afro beat artists, and I'm already giving him that title already. Lite Boy, the amazing Lite Boy.
It's good, brother. Thanks for having me, man.
For sure, for sure. And this artist right here, this artist meant a lot to me because I actually worked with this artist at 800 Management. And this artist is just talented all across the board. And we're going to get into a lot of things in this interview. We're going to talk about his music. We're going to talk about everything. So let me just jump right into it. Tell me where you're from.
I'm from a small town in Nigeria. A lot of people don't know about it. It's called Ogun State.
Okay.
Yeah, to be specific, it's Igbile. It's a little small town in Ogun State.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm from there, and pretty much I grew up in different states in Nigeria. So
Okay.
I claim where I'm really from. So whenever someone asks me where you're from, I'm not like Lagos, even though I lived in Lagos, but I'm from Ogun State.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. So tell me, as a Black American, how was it like growing up in Nigeria, in Africa, the motherland?
It's really just like just growing up under strict rules and laws, limited opportunities.
Yeah.
It's just like living in a box for real. You have limited stuff you could do, so.
Wow.
We just had rules and regulations we had to follow and stick to.
Okay.
So I've been doing that till I had to jump out the box and just get into the real world and see how big it was, because I really thought that box was just the box. That was just it, but
yeah,
it was actually more than that.
The thing that when you say that, when you give me that description of growing up in Nigeria and you label it like kind of like in a box, that's crazy to me, because being in America, I would think that's more of a freedom because it's Africa, and but now your interpretation is a little bit different from what you may think it would would be.
Of course, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, different people has different perspective with stuff too. And Nigeria is just, things are just different over there.
Yeah.
Over there, it also has its advantages too. Like, it's a really good place to live in if you financially free.
Yeah.
But with me growing up as a kid, I'm really just trying to figure it out, trying to just make it out for real. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it felt like a box at that time.
So in that time growing up in Nigeria with those conditions that you're stating, how did music come to play? How did you get into music?
So my mom my mom goes to the church. She's a Christian.
Okay.
And she used to go to this church called Redeemed Christian Church of God. And I used to go with her sometimes. My dad is a Muslim.
Okay.
So I used to go to the mosque with him. So it was like a Friday mosque, Sunday church.
Wow.
Yeah, and then like some Sundays, I'd be at the choirs, because the choir is full of girls, so I kind of just be around the girls for real. So
I got you.
Yeah, so I really I just be trying to sing with them and stuff. So, and they just noticed I could sing.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't really a big deal, but that's really really get to it. That's how we started.
So that was the foundation for where you found music.
Yeah. And then I used to live at a boarding school, in a boarding school in Nigeria. It was like a hostel stuff. Just living in school. And I used to have this little crew. I used to be a drummer though.
Like an actual drummer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And a backup singer.
Yeah.
And then I had 4 guys sing and stuff, and but it was not like an actual group. It was just more of those 5 troublesome dudes that just make noise around the school and stuff. So
yeah,
with that, we kind of got popular with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so every time they see us, they be like, "Oh, them niggas that make music and stuff."
Okay.
So,
did you ever actually record music, or it was just live type?
it was just a live thing. I started writing a lot. I wrote a lot, especially on my holidays. I used to have this book. I write a lot, but I never got the opportunity to record for real because, like I said, I didn't even know I was in a box. So I was really just listening to my parents, and my parents were telling me to like, do this and do that. You gotta be a pilot. You gotta be a doctor. You gotta be this. So I thought that was just it. I thought that was just what I gotta do, and just.
Okay. So let's fast forward a little bit. It's obviously you came to America,
Yeah.
right? When you came to America, did you started recording music at that time, or was it a delay, or how did you get into recording music and get into the Afrobeat genre?
First of all, the Afrobeat has always been there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always been there. But when I came, it was still the same thing for real. Actually, when I came, I thought stuff was just gonna change for real. Like, I thought I was just gonna become that doctor or pilot or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Cause I just thought cause I seen the opportunities at first.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, actually I've been listening to my parents the whole time. Well, how about I do what I love to do?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, if they're telling me to do this or be a doctor and I know it's possible in this country, how about I do what I love to do and I know it's gonna be possible too? So that's what I did. I actually started with YouTube because a lot of people like think I'm funny too. So
Yeah.
I started making content on YouTube, and I just put some money together. I used to clean cars, detail cars on the side, and I was just hustling. Came in as an immigrant, so I had limited opportunities and stuff. So I just put some money together, went on Amazon. I ain't know about Amazon.
Oh
I
wow.
didn't know you could order stuff on Amazon and have it delivered to your house and stuff. That was new to me.
Yeah.
So I just went on Amazon, got a $20 mic. I had this school PC they gave us and stuff. So I just put stuff together, watched some YouTube videos on how to set it up, and I just got to recording.
Okay. Is that around about the same time where we discovered you and we made a connection?
Yes,
Is
that was actually like few months, about almost a year, really like 8 to 9 months.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely kind of remember that point when we first met you. When you was first started making music, it was like the story is we met him Instagram. We did some exchanges.
Yeah.
I wasn't particularly interested because I knew about Afrobeats, but I didn't know about how to manage a particular Afrobeats artist.
Yeah.
But the president, shout out to Ron Viper, he called me up. He said, "Man, yo," because I sent him. I sent him your stuff. I said,
Yeah.
because if he says okay, I know he know music. He behind a lot of people in Atlanta, so I know he know music.
Yeah.
So he says, "Yo, you're not listening to the music." I said, "Oh, okay." So that night, clicked on the email, the scripted details here. Clicked on the email and I listened. I listened to your wordplay. I'm like, hold on, this is a different wordplay. And then I'm like, yo, this is a talent. Like I remember as a kid, like an artist that was the major artist when you had superstars. So I was like, yo, this guy has the potential to be a superstar. And that just wasn't my opinion. That was his opinion too. And you have showed that with your music. So we definitely made the right decision. So yeah, that was I remember that what you're saying right now.
Sure.
So let's jump into a little bit of now. So the first thing I noticed now, and even though we talk a lot, but I noticed that you're becoming yourself.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your image here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what's up with the image?
I actually made this myself.
Okay.
I put it together. If y'all don't know, I'm a designer as well.
Yeah.
I just love being creative. That's like my escape route. Like I don't know, it's just something about creating.
Yeah.
Just creating sounds, putting sounds together and just putting clothes together. I know I'm into fashion, I'm into just looking good,
Yeah.
and I'm into the music too. That's
Yeah.
like the music is in me already, so that's just in me already.
Yeah.
So I just said, shit, why not? I can put both together. So
Yeah.
yeah, and
And it's dope. I like it.
Shout out to 800 too. They really just molded me. So
Yeah.
I'm really just becoming that person. 800 has been, been molding and been working with.
Yeah. So I want to, for our viewers that there may be some independent artists out there that may not understand the music industry or may not understand management as a whole. We could talk about some of the times when we first met, right?
Yeah.
We had some difficulties, right?
Yeah.
Let's elaborate on some of the difficulties, because I think that'll bridge the artist from being an artist that's inside of their basement to trying to be a mainstream artist. Our difficulties was the work that has to be done to actually accomplish something.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on the work that it takes to become a Lite boy?
Man, damn. It's a lot. And sometimes I even feel like I'm not doing enough. It's not even like I feel. It's not even like a feeling. It's like a knowing. Like, yo, I know I can do more.
Yeah.
So it's more of like the ethic. It's a lot of stuff I didn't even know about me. I thought music was just really just recording, like I was doing before I met 800.
Yeah.
I thought it was just recording and just mixing. That's it.
Yeah.
But I remember you telling me about my sound and actually like building my sound.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was still young when I started.
Yeah, you was.
And you was like, "Oh, that's not I haven't reached that full potential yet."
Mm-hmm. With your voice.
With my voice.
Because your voice was kind of light.
Voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you told me what to do about the trainings and stuff I had to go through. Studying music.
Yeah.
Going back to the greats.
Yeah.
All that. Because you said it's music is it's really just a cycle. So
yeah, it is.
I had to do that and just put in the work, and this ain't take months.
Yeah.
It
took some time, and that's why I want to just stop right there at that point. I think a lot of artists don't understand the time that it takes to hit that level. Yeah. I think most artists think, okay, I make a music Monday, Tuesday I'm hot. That's not how it works.
Nah.
The average span on artistry takes 5 to 10 years.
Yep.
And that's just normal. That's normal. If you get it before then, you just lucky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you're an industry plant,
Yep.
and I think when that happens, when artists think it's supposed to happen overnight, that show you who's passionate about it, who really want to do it, to those that I just want the fame, the clout, and the girls.
True.
And we're speaking on males and females, pretty much the same thing, But I'm glad you put the work in, and as personally, I'm noticing your development. I see with your fashion. Yeah. You got your model with you. Shout out
Big Zero, man.
Yeah. He's a dope model. You really putting in the work, and I'm really proud of you for taking the time to put in the work, because we took a break from music. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a break like we stopped. We took a break to let you grow, because at the same time, as a manager, I have to understand that it's growth.
Yeah, appreciate that too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At first I didn't say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was I had to like really sit and meditate about this stuff and actually like realize like, yo, damn, like this is really what he's doing.
Yeah,
and it's actually working. Like you didn't even have to tell me like, oh, this is what I'm trying to do, but me just realizing it and actually like, because there's been a lot of stuff you've been telling me like years ago.
Yeah.
And me like actually just seeing it happen now is just like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like this was actually meant to be for real.
Yeah. Because, with your type of level of talent and all the things that you are blessed to be able to facilitate in your life with fashion, music, just all the things that you do. Sometimes that take a little bit longer, but when it hits.
Yeah.
And that's I'm predicting this, and I'm saying this on camera. When it hit for him, it's gonna change the game, because your development is like on a whole nother level, and that's the cool thing I liked about Afro beats. Like y'all step out of the boundaries of just being a normal artist. Y'all taking it back to superstar. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you showing me now. And that's real cool, especially with your fashion.
Oh, yeah,
so let's So when you had that breaking period, right? What were some of the hardest things that you had to deal with self to help you prevail? Like, what are some of the things you dealt with yourself and you overcame those things to get you to this point now when we was on that break period?
Really just trying to. I noticed I was escaping from my problems and not facing them.
Yeah.
So I had to face them. And while I was escaping, what was really helping me escape was smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was smoking marijuana and stuff. So I had to just quit. That was, it was taking me away from.
And you know I didn't like that, but
Oh yeah. With the music, and I was singing, I was in the studio and stuff, and I was, I had to go back and forth, like,
oh
no,
man,
all that.
don't remind me.
Yeah, I had to stop because the disadvantage was just way more than the advantages, So I just had to just live it and just
Yeah.
it was kind of a struggle too, but I prevailed.
That's good. Sometimes you got to give up some of those vices because if you need those type of things to make you record, be creative, it only going to lead to further experimentation with other type.
True.
I wouldn't say drug because I don't label marijuana as a drug, but other type of substances.
True.
And that's something you don't want because we see the results of that with many artists. They don't make it from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at this point that you're at now, right? What do you see your next 6 months like?
Next 6 months. I know for a fact I'll have more music out.
Okay, definitely.
I know for a fact I'll have a couple of videos out.
Definitely.
I've been doing pretty good with the content too.
Yeah.
So, I've been, and the love and support from my people has just been crazy, been going up. So, in order to just show appreciation and not just say it as a word, I was giving back what they really want, and that's the music for real.
Yeah.
And with the fashion brand, I like to see people look good as well, and not just me. So I love to see people wearing my stuff too. So for the next 6 months, I see nothing but success and, just good things happen.
Yeah.
I believe in the next 6 months, it's gonna be nothing but congratulations.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
So at this point where you're at now, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything, if you could go back, let's say a year, is there something you would change or improve on?
Nah.
And why you feel like that?
I feel like that because I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
And I take my like everything I would think that, it shouldn't have happened, I take it as a lesson.
Yeah.
So I just take it as a lesson and just try to do better. So
Yeah.
I don't really regret. I'm not gonna leave.
You're not a person that really go back and regurgitate all the things that was negative or I could have done better. You just keep moving forward.
Facts.
And that's actually the best way to be because you're gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But if you take those mistakes and build upon those, were they really mistakes? Or were they just learning experiences?
Yeah.
Because you gotta make mistakes to learn anything. When you was crawling as a baby, you had to bump your head a couple times to realize I don't need to go that way or touch this or do that. So that's a part of life. And that's good that you learned that at a young age because there's people out there that's older that still haven't really understood that lesson. And that's a beautiful thing from the universe,
Yeah.
So how would you making music and the type of music you make, how do I know the African culture is very family oriented. How do your family feel about what you're doing now?
How to feel? They love my music, first of all.
Okay,
They
that's
actually
great.
do. All of them. Right now, they've been supporting. They're cool with it.
Yeah.
But a few years back, it was not the case.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't the case.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they was able to. I'm you know what? Let me not say about them. I'm glad you stuck in there and kept going
Yeah.
because I understand the African culture, and that's hard to kind of rebel.
Yeah.
You know, and you did that, and I was encouraging. You know, I'm on the American.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure.
But I'm glad you did because sometimes everybody's not going to see your vision because if everybody was meant to see your vision, they would dream the same dreams they would think the same thoughts.
Fact.
Your job is to do what you love to do and make that vision that's in your head, make everybody see it clearly. That's your job. And that's why you're an artist.
Facts.
You feel me? You painting the picture without paint, you know? So I'm glad you did that. Yeah. And so the new song that you got out is called Shine Bright.
Oh, yeah.
What was your inspiration for Shine Bright?
So my inspiration for Shine Bright is really just I go off energy a lot.
Okay.
And when you say shine bright, you're talking about a bright energy. When you say shine bright, you can't feel sad saying shine bright.
Yeah, I can agree.
So it's about the energy, and that's kind of tied up to my name as well, Light Boy. When I said Light Boy, some people be like, "Oh, but you dark skinned." I'm like, "Nah." I'm like,
hold on, you telling me people say that?
Yeah, yeah, people say that. I'm like, nah, chill. I didn't say light skin boy. I said light boy.
Yeah.
It's the energy. You feeling it. And then when I call them to it, they're like, oh, that's fine.
They
it's
get
hard. It. But you gotta really wake them up. That's how you know a lot of people just sleep. They just, light boy,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You really have to but it was really just the energy. I feel like I'm becoming that person and people are starting to see that light.
Yeah.
So I really just, and with what I had going on with the women in my life, I just put everything together with it. So
you said a woman in your life?
Yeah, like
a women. We're gonna touch on that. We're definitely gonna touch on that. Let me ask you one more thing. So that's cool that your energy and your presence and just your conversation with the people that you're interacting with is illuminating them on another level because a lot of people is not illuminated. A lot of people are stuck in the cycle of what's been programmed for them. So that's cool that you can do that. That's a power, and you can use that for good or bad, but it seems like you're using that for good. But what I want to slide on, you said something, and I'm not sure what I heard. Was that women or woman, like singular or plural?
Plural.
Okay. So how is it with you and the women? Because you look like a guy that can, properly do your thing out here in the single world. So how is it being light boy when it comes to getting a lot of women? Is that something you focus on? Or what?
Nah, I try not to at all, actually, because that was really one of the distractions as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
Women and stuff. I had to, really just focus on what's meant to be done for real.
Yeah.
And, I feel like most of them wasn't really just adding to what I had going on.
Yeah.
And even if they was trying, because sometimes I mention it like, yo, you're really not adding to what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And then when they try, they really can't even adapt to what I have going on because it's just like I just live so fast. I be working so much and they can't keep up.
Okay.
So,
there's a big debate online about women being overly masculine and not submissive. What is your take on that conversation?
I'll say a lot of women are masculine. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
They're becoming masculine. But I kind of understand why.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of men are actually the cuss.
Yeah. So when you say cost, do you mean what do you mean by cost? Let's define that.
I just noticed a lot of men fall for women's traps,
Yeah.
and they tend to submit. So it's just like an energy thing. Something has to be positive and something has to be negative.
Okay.
If the negative is acting like the positive, it's not.
No
Something has to be positive.
differentiation.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. So if the man is acting like the woman's gonna take the place.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Yeah, so
Right.
that's really what's going on for real.
And I feel like I don't even see why it's a debate, I feel like
it's
a
not
lot of
really
these
a debate, it's
people
just-
that's giving these opinions about that situation, what gives them the right to have that conversation? Because I don't even feel like half of the people giving those opinions actually pull girls. I think they have girls now because of their platform and what they have now. But if you take them back to high school, what were they?
Facts.
So, like,
That's true.
that's going to be another subject we're going to touch on. But so this is what I'm thinking here. So
Okay.
you are Lite Boy,
Yeah.
international recording superstar artist, fashion designer. You wear a lot of titles, right? Do you feel like that's a stressful thing for you?
Nah, at all.
Not at
That's
all?
me. That's Light Boy.
That's Lite Boy.
Yeah, if you're talking about Light Boy, that's what you're gonna say. Just like defining a word for it. Yeah.
So you're one of those people that's really doing what you're passionate about. So you don't have any drag or anything. It's energy. This is what I want to do.
That's it.
That's amazing.
That's it.
That's amazing. How did you find that?
It's a do or die thing. How did I find by finding myself for real?
Finding yourself.
Yeah, I really had to just look deep down in the waters and just really find myself. Like, yo,
Wow. Yeah.
what am I for real? Like, and it was you actually added to it too with the books you recommended.
Yeah.
You recommended a lot of books to me, and I remember the time we was locked in the studio for like a couple of months.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah.
so with all of that, like I was really, because I was just getting tired and just living this work, wake up, sleep, work, wake up, work out, work, eat, work. And I
Yeah.
was kind of like just realizing like, yo, damn, like this is really how I'm gonna be living for real. So
Yeah.
damn, I'm not trying to rely on drugs. I'm not, I'm feeling tired. I don't want to call this girl to, I gotta really find who I am for real. So
Yeah.
with the books, with meditating, relaxing, eating good,
Yeah.
eat healthy, drinking a lot of water, all that stuff. So
And it made you be
Yeah.
more aware of you.
yes,
And I think, that's a great thing for you to see as a young man, because a lot of people wake up every morning and they think they are the persona or the ego that they're projecting, but they're really not. And that's why they always have that stressful point in their life because
yeah,
they really don't know.
yeah,
So that's good that you found that.
yeah, for sure.
So I want to give the viewers a couple of things. So
Yeah,
when I say 3 words, you tell me your first thoughts.
okay.
Love.
My first thought, love.
Yeah.
Love.
What do you think about it?
Well, I think unity. I think peace.
Peace.
I think harmony. I think it's all positive words. Love.
Okay. Fashion.
I think uniqueness, for sure. Because people say they fashionist, then I pick up my phone and I see the same thing. So I think uniqueness is actually priority for me, or that's what I think.
Okay.
And just expressing yourself. Yeah, those 2 words are actually the main thing.
Negativity.
Man, I don't do that. I thought, nah, I don't. Negativity is just negativity, man. I don't even understand what that word is
Okay, I like that.
at all.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on the Condo Floor Edition.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
And you already know we're working. I
sure.
just want to definitely give the viewers, just give them, Light Boy. Let them know what you have going on and everything you do.
Yeah.
And again, I appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you for coming on the show. And shout out to everybody that's out there that's viewing. This is Condo Floor Edition. This is your boy Amero. And I'm sitting here with
Lite boy.
and we're signing off and peace.